Skill node in Cavalier is broken. Variant 7 is too easy for some players. The champion is exploiting the persistent bug, and much, much more. Yes, hello everybody, welcome back to the Marvel Contest of Champions news show for Friday. How you doing? Hit the subscribe button as well as the post notification on all button, and also hit like for the video. That would be amazing. It really does support the channel and helps towards, you know, pushing stuff so people see your videos, because YouTube's fun, hey. But we've got to get real and we've got to get serious, because there's serious stuff that's going down in the community that needs to be covered. And just quickly before we do cover that stuff, I want to give a massive thank you to those that support the channel through Patreon and as well YouTube members. You're on screen now. Thank you very much for keeping that support. It does massively help this channel exist in the world. And also those that support over on twitch.tv/RichTheMan live. I should be back doing the variant 700%. We had a jolly good time playing Call of Duty Warzone yesterday. We actually got a win. So yeah, that was good. Thanks to those that came by, and also saw Mix fly a helicopter into... actually saw all of us fly and crash stuff into stuff. But apart from that, we had fun, and that's all that counts. Thanks to those that give Prime Gaming subs, the free sub if you have an Amazon Prime account. Also those that give Tier 1 subs, bits and donations. Thank you massively for the support. We kick off the news with the following. If you do want to pick yourself up an objective, a little target, a little easy target, then look no further than Mare Fiori, and keep locked to Marvel True Cast, MCOC Droid does, for various different types of dual targets for the side event this month. Next up, in a very weird twist, Marvel Insider have put out stuff for Marvel Contest of Champions. I say it's weird because I've been keeping log of what's been kind of added in, and they did not have anything apart from the MCOC rewards as of the start of the new event. And even now, this Jabari Panther thing to the far left-hand corner has just been added in, but it's the rewards that really kind of make you go, eh? FYI, the Jabari Panther thing here is just Jabari. If you want to get yourself 1,000 points, it's Jabari, either a capital J or lowercase j. And yeah, for those interested, as I said, like the MCOC reward was the only rewards in Marvel Insider. These two have just only recently added in. Let's go check them out first of all. You get free energy refills from this one. Ultimate Crystal, 1 3-star Jabari Panther. It's okay. It's okay because you got the 3 energy refills, and then the other one, the 30,000. Yeah, I again wouldn't rate it this month. I'd probably say check next month when there may be something like revives or health potions, energy refills and stuff. Because this month, not so much. Dark Artifacts, when they had that in, that was good. But yeah, make sure to keep locked to the channel because we'll cover some Marvel Insider stuff once new things go in, like these two here. Next up, and hey, were you injured in an accident in Marvel Contest of Champions? Then you might be entitled to compensation. There's injury lawyers for you joke. Not many of you from the UK, so I don't think you get that. There's probably one person in the comment section from the UK going, I understood that reference. I understood that. But for those that don't, it's an advert that plays out in the UK a lot. I'm sure in your respective countries you have something that kind of like plays on. If you had an accident at work, you might be entitled to compensation. I can't believe I had to set up that joke, but it's for the benefit of most. Anyway, so we apologise once again for the interruption to AQ last week. As mentioned, we'll be distributing compensation packages to all players for the trouble. We will aim to get these out and sent out early next week, thanks in advance for your patience. So at least now we've got some sort of like timeline-ish. Early next week, Monday, Tuesday time, I would probably say that's what that is. But you know, it could be stretched to at least Wednesday, even though it's kind of part way through the week. But at least we're getting some kind of answer now on when we will receive compensation. I think one of the biggest notes and a question that I did ask about, and I'm glad that it was put answer in here. Note that compensation will not be tied to your alliance, so feel free to switch alliances at this time. As I have now personally gone to our sister alliance to focus more on AQ side of things, it does mean that then I was like in that bracket of going, oh, what's going to happen here? And I'm sure a lot of players are in the same boat who may have either stepping down from Alliance Wars participation in seasons for the month. So yeah, I can imagine this will be beneficial for those to know what is the crack. Next up, and is Variant 7 too easy? That is something that a lot of players have kind of like posed to, especially to this particular discussion. It's a very difficult one to find out what a variant is for. Very early on, it could have been that a variant is in order to, well, I don't know, be difficult. Look at variant 1, it's incredibly difficult and frustrating, especially with some really stupid nodes that are being paired with one another. But at the same time, that was kind of current meta of going, okay, well, there wasn't much 6-star shards on offer, there was 5-star awakening gems on offer, but nowadays that is not a value to what an endgame player is. And the debate is out for kind of like everybody to discuss this. What a variant is for. Is a variant for you to stimulate a roster at the point of becoming Cavalier and further on? Is a variant meant to be very easier content for those that are endgame in order to not spend on their tier 2 alphas and resources by getting free rank up gems, and also having the opportunity to rank up those buff champions for free? Ish, especially if we're looking at 2017 champions and going, hey, do you want to spend a load of tier 2 alpha, or do you want to spend that rank up gem that you might have sitting in your inventory? That may be the other part of the argument as well. Variants themselves see very much inclusive type content. I've done 4 stars in certain paths of previous different variants because I wanted to try something out, and they work to a degree. You're not getting that, you have to intercept all the time, and you have to be constantly not taking hits into the block, which is kind of annoying. But there is a case of going like, right, well, when your roster is ready, this will be a lot more easier for you, and as well the rewards are greater. It's not like a side event, and it's not like a piece of story mode content. It's kind of somewhere in the middle, but at the same time it is enjoyable for everybody to go and smash out. Is there a call for a more extended difficulty? Possibly, but then that's one of these things of going, it's more development time for Kabam, and if they're developing variants to be more of this, well, I don't know, multi-difficulty layer, then they're spending less time in doing things like story mode or endgame content. I'm talking proper endgame content, like an Abyss of Legends, and like any other thing that they might be kind of developing in the future, like Arena 2.0 and other stuff as well. So it's a fine line between Kabam getting this right and wasting their time in areas where it would have been best for them to go, look, we'll just throw another type of Legends type event or kind of permanent piece of content. Either way, there is a full discussion on this particular thing and whether or not you like it or don't, whether or not one variant is difficult from the other variant. Again, that is something to kind of like, it's open to the court of MCOC community opinion on the matter, but I think there'll be a lot of, well, kind of imbalance to who agree to who disagree with it being difficult or easy, and whether or not the call to add in more difficulties, and as well, you know, just the whole feel around variants of in general. Okay, now let's talk about something that dropped over the last 4 days, and that is the Skill Cavalier node. So I saw this today, and as well a few other kind of responses to it. In the skill quest, attackers are not getting fury buffs when bleed is expiring. I tried a few different skill champs, and yet no furies were given to this node. Node is broken, and I'll be dropping a few picks. So giving a few examples here of some bleeds, and whether or not there's something of like the way, if you've got to disorientate on, does it kind of interact with the bleed? I don't think I want to go down that rabbit hole. But if it's definitely been seen here as being an issue, then you kind of go like, okay, where is it? Where be my passive furies? Yarr. Yes, completely spur of the moment pirate voice. But Kabam said on the 13th of April that Kabam were indeed looking into it. And then further follow-up was on the 14th saying this issue should be resolved now. All interactions with this node should be working as intended. Please do let us know if you continue to run into issues here. Thanks again for your patience. Unfortunately, quickly after, it was a case that players were still having issues with this. And Kabam saying, we're sorry to hear some of you are still experiencing issues. Could you let us know what skill champions you're using in this case? Also, a video of the interaction would help the team understand the issue. Thanks in advance. And yeah, talking about Killmonger, and then further dissection from players saying about the same thing. They're not seeing any kind of like improvement. And yeah, so I don't know what they fixed there, but definitely maybe it's device specific. Maybe it's a case the node is like they fixed it and then it broke again. But definitely annoying if you are using your skill champions and find it not working properly. Very, very sad times on that. And I would say just be warned if you're looking for that, if you're doing that in a moment or you've got it planned, just kind of maybe check into this forum thread, link is in the description, and just find out whether or not this has been fixed. And as well, just like testing some of those champions in the first fight before fully committing if that passive fury is working or not. Okay, so now on to a very interesting thread which I saw and I was like, do you know what? We have got to cover this. So this one here, the champion is abusing the persistent charge bug. As a lot of you know, you will see persistent charges working, they're not working. I don't know what's going on with this. Kabam is still working on it, and they're no way, soon to a fix on the matter. But I saw this, and as I said, I wanted to kind of like cover it and talk about it because it could be a funny exploit. So hi, so with Kabam not acknowledging the persistent charge bugs, they are acknowledging them, by the way, they just don't know what they're doing with it. I was experimenting with my champions who can abuse the bug. I came across the champion having Fury stack past 5, max at 99. I think this has happened before, by the way. 100 because of Heimdall, Fury's energy. Had good fun with it, but wish it's in his base kit. Like Aegon getting to 99 combos. Unfortunately, I don't think we're ever going to get that, but let's at least have a look at this. Okay, so we just saw that there. The champion just got 20 Furies. Apologies about the quality, but it is what it is. That what? There's just got like 20. That's just insane amount of Furies in just like a quick instant. I mean, I think that might be quite. No, it's 100. Sorry, it's just very blurry. Jesus Christ, that is ridiculous. That's ridiculous amounts of hits. Okay, let's have a look at what this this champion can do like this. That's ridiculous. 100 Furies in a matter of moments. That is literal madness. And this is down to down to the persistent bug. But my God, yeah, I don't think they'd allow this because this is just stupid. I'm just trying to track to see what 35k Fury hits. Gee, what? This is mad. This is like the most perfect exploit ever, and it's hilarious. It is absolutely hilarious. What 50k crit hits as basics? That's ridiculous. What am I seeing here? I'm just gonna wait till that happens again. Damn, man, damn. Okay, we're going to SP3. This will probably knock out the enemy because those Furies, man. Okay, with a clothesline and with elbow drop. Man, that's crazy. This is literally insane. That's like 22k hits. Apologies about the quality. It's not my video. It's something that's only in 480p. But yeah, that is crazy. This is a definite exploit if it can be used with the champion. So yeah, but the thing is, if Kabam aren't fixing this or they don't know how to properly fix this, then whilst it's still in game and you get the, luck, because this will be luck when this champion is in non-persistent, you would actually be able to blast through content with just the easiest hits. Imagine being able to exploit Abyss with this kind of stuff. So if you've got a 6-star champion, or you've got a champion in general, and you take it in multiple times to Abyss, and you get it without persistency, man, you can literally just blitz for any kind of fight. More so with any other content. There's some advantages to taking on Nick Fury. I did, when was it? Nick Fury 6.3.2 currently under the persistent. I went into phase 2. I got the champion in phase 2, so it just meant the fight was more easier. So there is some kind of thumbs up for the player base. But this, man, as I said, this is a pretty cool little interaction. It will be considered to be an exploit to a degree. But hey, it's a bug that Kabam aren't fixing, so I don't think you can really be kind of faulted for that. Now on the subject of responses, Kabam Boo has said, we appreciate your frustrations here with the bug, but rest assured that it is a top of our mind. We had to revert a fix, so it looks like they had to fix it then, which might be the reason that it went a little bit more chaotic with it last week. Because I did cover it, I think it was on Monday or Wednesday. They're going to talk about it again, but I kind of felt that it came back all of a sudden, and it looks like that's correct. They reverted a fix for this recently because it was causing some other issues within the game, but our team has way better insight into the very complex issue now, and we're working on a more stable fix for this. Thanks in advance for your patience and understanding of the time. Get in now, use that champion while you still can, because you might be able to do a hell of a lot of damage in a very short space of time. But yeah, very, very odd little interaction. Very satisfying to see. But yeah, thoughts in the comment section about this. Is this something you might even try out whilst it's still here? put it in the comment section. I should be posting another video. I don't know if it's going to be a crystal opening. I'm tempted to open my compensation for the Jabari Panther and test out some of these new drop rates of feature Cavalier crystals and see if they're any good. I'm hoping to pick up some 6 stars from them. I really am, especially with the new drop rates. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. Check out some content recently posted up there, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye-bye.